Hello my friends and welcome back to Emily's Game. In this episode of my Star Citizen playthroughs, we're going to go show you how a noob, I've only been playing this game this is my fourth week, or I'm going into my fourth week. I'm going to show you how I can single-handedly make millions of dollars relatively quickly. It involves the Aegis Reclaimer ship, which is a beast. As you can see, I have Admiral Snipes aboard with me. Admiral Snipes is my alt account. My laptop I have sitting next to me. Admiral Snipes is going to be running the arm on the ship while I fly the ship and also take care of the processing box. Those of you that enjoy this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing your comments. And also don't forget to join my live stream. You can join my Discord as well. We've got a wonderful community of people that we play with. Looking forward to have you guys around and getting into some games with you. Also, if you just want to learn how to run the Reclaimer, or if you just want to make some money quick, join us. We'll help. We'll teach you. We'll split profits. Just come give us a join and hang out with us, and we'll have some fun. Alright, so the secret I've found to doing this effectively, the most lucrative way, is to go to your contracts, go to your personal, go to salvage, and good. Sometimes you don't see these Aegis Hammerhead cleanups. These are the best because when you take these, you get 250,000 credits just for breaking the ship. Now, we're not going to scrape it. Scraping is more lucrative, but it takes way too much time. Also, if you're with other people, it's nice to share the wealth. So I'm going to share this with my alt so that she can also earn some credits. So without any further ado, I will see you at the Hammerhead. The Hammerheads are always around Yella, which is nice because they're always there. So when you finish one and you go to your next one, it's there. That's where it's at. So I'll show you my little secrets that I've learned to survive doing this. For those of you that want to learn how to fly the Hammerhead, the Reclaimer, the easiest way to get off of Orison, which is where I home base this puppy, is to just get to that 90-degree angle. Set your ship's power. As you can see, I have my ship's power set to full on engines, throttle, whatever you want to call this, thrusters maybe. I changed this by using my joysticks. I use VKB Gladiator host systems, which means I have two joysticks. One actually acts as a throttle, the other one is a regular joystick. Beautiful setup. I'll actually post you a picture so you can see what my setup looks like. I highly recommend this if you get into this game to do this. Anyways, one of the hat buttons controls my shield, weapons, thruster, engine, whatever you want to call it. So it's this quick flick of the switch. I got full thrust power now. As you can see, my thrust boost is maxing out pretty quick here. As soon as you max that puppy out, make sure you're at that 90-degree angle and just waste the boost on it. You'll get there relatively quick. I also set my cruise at max so that I can just continue progressing through the atmosphere. Once I've exhausted the boost, I go into the map, try to set my coordinates, because a lot of times you can't do it. That'll work right there. Just no setting. Gotta love this map, right? There we go. Now we got it. Alright. As soon as that arrow is blue, once you have your set, jump. You don't have to wait till you get to space. Alright, first jump reached. Off to Yella. Now, once I'm out of the atmosphere, I like to set my shields to max. So I've just done that. This will help keep me a little safer. Because, you know, grief and all. Alright, so my goal is to do as much as I can in a 2-hour time frame and get my butt back to Oris and how much we can make in a 2-hour period. Not myself. Alright, friends. We've arrived at the Hammerhead location, but watch the box there at the bottom. See, it just changed on me and it flashed over on the left. You do not have to go to that salvage box there, or that location, because... Oof, it's going a little too fast. Because once you get close enough to it, it actually tells you where to go. And as you can see, that, my friends, is our target. We're going to get there. While we're getting there, I'm going to go ahead and activate the arm so it's out when we get there. The M key turns on the activation arm. Like I said, my laptop is sitting right here next to me, so it makes it easy. And I've got a second mouse sitting here next to my main mouse here, so it's just quick and easy changes for me. You want your first setting to be on fracture. So I usually just go ahead and activate that as we're getting close here. It's supposed to be a hammerhead, right? Oh, I see it. We're coming at a weird angle at it. Now, I like to approach the hammerhead from either the top or the bottom. And if you ping consistently here, you can actually kind of get a real good feel for how it's oriented. And you're going to start slowing down, because obviously, space. We do not want to hit this thing. Looks like we're coming in at one of the right sides. I have to pivot around it a little bit here. My understanding is the closer you can get to the center of the ship, the faster both fracturing and disintegration works. Now, just word of caution, set your speed limiter as you are working on these, so that way you do not accidentally full thrust into one. It happens. Alright, now you notice I have trespassing, leave a risk prosecution. We have time. They're not going to show up for at least 51 minutes. The whole idea is that you actually scrape the ship down, which you will make a lot more money off of that. I'm going to do that eventually. I just don't think it's worth it. Not for wanting quick money. Alright, get yourself about 50 meters left of center. Once you're there, well, the arm is already running. It's 38 meters. That's close, right? That's good. I like it. I love it. Now, the hammerhead can fill your depot. Just the body of the ship alone. The head can give you 2 extra boxes. Problem there is you have to run back and empty the depot a little bit to get that extra 2 boxes. Because we're in an area here near Grim Hex, I don't recommend it. Just get the body. You can go ahead and get the head as well. It's not going to benefit you unless you have extra crew to help you. Alright, we're about 60%. 75. Depot's full. There's a head to the ship around here somewhere. I was going to go ahead and dissolve it. You know what? We must have got it. Nope, it's above us. I like to go ahead and dissolve these because I don't know if it prevents other contracts in this area from spawning. So I want to get rid of it just because I won't get any credit or boxes out of it because the depot's already full. No big deal. Alright. Kill the arm. Jump away. I like to go a little further than that if possible. We'll go ahead and get out of here a little bit. I like to go a little bit away from the planet so I can go back and unload the depots. You don't want someone showing up on you when you're by yourself unloading the depot. That would be bad. There we go. We're just gonna go there. That's far enough away. We're gonna stop little ways into the trip, 20,000 kilometers maybe? That's good enough right there. Okay. Now what that does is that gets us out in the middle of nowhere. A hard spot for someone to find us. They'd have to know where to look. We should be safe. Shields are at max. Our next contract will be right back that way. So, we're going to let this sit here while we do that. Admiral Snipes, you have to come out. Alright, now I am dying of thirst. Literally. And this way we won't have any emergencies with our fluids. Okay, off to processing. I'm paranoid, so I like to be prepared in case somebody has boarded the ship. You never know. I've heard stories. I'm not looking forward to the potential here, so I'm not here to make money, not be griefed or grief. One time I was walking through here, and the elevator at the back was shut. Well, the weird thing was I was the last one to use it, and I was the only one on the ship. So, this elevator right here. That shouldn't have moved unless somebody was on the ship. So I got paranoid. I pulled out my weapon, and when I came down, I brought the elevator down to salvage processing, and there was somebody in there. It turns out it was one of my party members who had not yet joined the Discord channel to let me know he had boarded my ship. I knew he was in the game, but I didn't know he was actually, actively playing yet. Okay, couple words of advice. Always do 16 SCU boxes. There's a reason. The ship can only hold so many boxes. Whether it's a 1 SCU box, a 2, an 8, or a 16 SCU box, it is always the same amount of boxes. So the bigger the box, the more money you make. Therefore, fill the ship with the biggest boxes possible to make the most money possible. I don't remember the number. Let's say it's 250 boxes. If you did 250 of these, that's a hell of a lot more SCU to sell. Whereas if you did 250 of the other little boxes, well, now you just limited yourself tremendously. Tremendously? Okay, the first couple boxes, we drop in the hold down. We don't bother with sorting. We don't bother going down there to make it ready. I'm sorry, we just don't. It's not worth it. What is worth it is when it gets its ass down there. There we go. This one off. Come on. Alright, same thing. Drop it in that little section there. Just drop as many as you can to start with. If you don't get it up here quick enough, it will lock the ejector up, and you have to restart it. No big deal. Just pay attention that that's what happens, and that you can keep these flowing. Whatever. See, I'm falling behind. That's okay, though. Okay. I'll tell you what, when you have a crew of people helping you with this, boy, this goes a lot faster, but you do make a lot less money. Not a problem, because a lot of times when you have a crew, you get done a lot faster and get more runs done, which means you do make more money in the long run. Either way, it works out. However, I think, personally, this is kind of cathartic. It's not a bad way to spend a couple of hours, especially if you've got no friends. I recommend friends, though. I've got a whole bunch of them if you want to join my Discord server. Alright, you get a couple in there, and then you start to stack a few. Depot's about half empty. Not a problem. I'm not going to talk the whole video, I promise. I will fast forward through most of it so you can just see it happen. I will explain to you as things go if I feel there is something to explain. There are chains in the ceilings. They're totally useless. They're just for looks. They get in the way all the freaking time. So keep mindful of what's going on upstairs. They will turn your boxes. They will keep you from getting them where you want them to go. You'll learn as you go. I promise. So yeah, just hit the chain. It's fine. It's fine. We're out. Back to the bridge. It's Hammerhead number 1. Here's the next contract. We're going to accept it. We're going to share it so my health can make some money. Make sure your speed is reduced. You do not want to hit an asteroid. And there it goes. Up and flash. Here's our ship. I recommend sending pings out along the way, you guys, because it will possibly save your bacon one day. These asteroids can suck. And I also don't recommend going into the red on your speed here, because every time I've done that, I've exploded. If you stay in the blue, it seems to be a good, safe bet. Alright guys, I want you to watch. As soon as I break the ship, you're going to see that I get 125,000 credits. If that's all you wanted, that's all you'd have to do. If you did that and moved on to the next one, you could do this quick. You wouldn't have any boxes to worry about. I don't recommend it because you'd have to break a lot of ships to get a lot of money. She's snapped. There you go, awarded 125,000 AUC. I've got that on both my screens. So, boom, baby. That's all you gotta do to get that 250,000. Easy as pie. Ship 2 now, and we're 30 minutes in. Shoots to max. Head to processing. No, you shouldn't be drinking and operating heavy machinery, lady. Whatever. I trust you. I wish there were security cams on this boat. Set up alerts. So if you're here by yourself, if there's movement, you get an alarm. And remember, 16 SCU boxes. You can do the smaller ones, you will just make less money each run. And I will also tell you, you can stuff the ship with every box you can possibly imagine. You're only going to sell what the ship can hold based off of the commodity screen, which I will show you in the end. That being said, we don't mess with the bottom deck, we don't mess with the elevator, we don't mess with the cargo hold. You can get everything on this floor and then some. If you... oh shit. Okay, that didn't work. If you use the cargo hold downstairs with the elevator, truth be told, you will probably explode the ship. Every time I've done it, we've lost the ship. We've lost all the content. Additionally, if you try to fill the ship more than you can sell, you're only going to sell what they're going to let you take off the ship, which is, I think, 250 spots. Anything additional will just disappear. You will not have it. So, stop at 5 or 6 hammerheads if you do these. I don't know the exact number. I didn't do the math. I should. But 5 or 6 is enough. That's a good 2.5 hours. But trust me, guys, this works. I have done this dozens of times. I've made probably... I bet I made $40 million myself alone doing this. Maybe 30 to 40, somewhere in that neighborhood. This works. This works really good. It's more fun with a team because, you know, like I said, it moves faster, you do more. There's more back and forth with going to sell product and stuff. And let's get the next contract. Hammerhead cleanup, accept offer. There. Accept. Back to work. Alright guys, that is 5 hammerheads. We are not full. We have a lot more room, obviously, but that's all I'm going to do for now. I usually do 7, sometimes 8. But I had some Sparky boxes. You do know about Sparky boxes. So stop that. But I also want to show you when I go to sell these, what I'm talking about with how much the ship can actually hold. I always stuff the ship so I don't actually know how many I'm losing when I do it. So we're gonna try this way. We're gonna go back and sell. We're gonna see how much we make. Alright, thanks for flying big ass ship. Admiral Snipes, nice working with you again. See you next time. Alright, those of you that do fly the Reclaimer, I have a question for you. How many of you can get this stupid elevator to work? I would love to learn the trick because I've not learned it yet. And I end up wasting more time. Alright, watch. I'm gonna try this. Ah! Did it work? Oh god. That's first. I've tried a dozen times, I swear. The door either shoots me back into the ship or doesn't do anything. Whatever. I always store the ship.
Welcome.
One time I went to do this and they stored it for me, so I just started doing it myself. Alright, 420 cargoes with that since it can hold. We're gonna go to Providence Platform because that's where we sell construction material. If you want to go to the admin center, or the TDD, you would take that shuttle over there and go to, I believe it's called Cloud View Center. That'll take you directly there. This one will take you there on its second, maybe third stop. It does a loop, so either way you'll get there on both shuttles, but quickest way is this way. What the hell? I'm hearing ship thrusters. That is so weird. It looked like a C2 or something slammed on the side of this. I don't know, maybe it's C1? That's so weird to say. Or was it a shuttle? I think it was a shuttle. Bigger than a shuttle. Oh, whatever.
Approaching next station.
Alpha, baby. Alright, my dears, if you come up the stairs here, make an immediate left, and then up these industrial-looking stairs. Come back this hallway, and on the right here is the admin center. This is where we sell our stuff, our construction material. So we had our reclaimer. Okay, now remember I told you boxes matter. As you can see, we're half full, 230 out of 42. If you were to fill all this with one SCU boxes, you're limiting your price, your ability. This is 5 hammerheads. I believe you can get 10 to 12 easy on here and triple what we're going to make right now. But I just wanted to show you what we're looking at. So this section here, 960,000. I'm not going to complain about that. This one here, 6.23 million. Alright, so $7+ million, 5 hammerheads. Now that does not count the 250,000 we got per hammerhead. So, you know, we got well over $8 million in this run. You cannot beat that. This video is 1 hour and 36 minutes long at this moment. Hopefully I can condense that down into, you know, a 20-minute video. But you get the idea. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. Let me know if this helps you out. Let me know if you have tips for me. If you want help learning to run the Reclaimer, join my Discord. Let me know. I'm happy to help you out. If you want to just grind for some money, let me know. We do that pretty often, so we're happy to help as well. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That really supports my channel and helps me keep this going. Don't forget to check out my other videos, my other games as well. Guys, I love you. Thanks for joining me. I can't wait to see you again. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good night. Bye.